This is the state that gave us William Randolph Hearst, Nixon, and Reagan. Lots of large cities built on very dangerous tectonic ley lines. 50s beatniks, 60s flower people, 70s anti-NAM protesters, 80s Silicon Valley, 90s silicon implants. This is California. And this is the 1,500-mile-long Californian coast, rough, craggy, and very photogenic.
It's just a beautiful area. This area has been photographed by a lot of photographers. Normally, this is really kind of a wide shot for me.
The heady mixture of open skies, crashing seas, award-winning coastal design work and unadulterated terrain provides important shelter and sanctuary to the sea lion and the sea otter, and to endangered species like the lesser-spotted Luddite and the wandering nomad, these latter square pegs in a round world of confusing concrete and silly rules. So who am I talking to then?
This is BD.
And who are you?
I'm Bill Winfield,
AKA?
Dogman.
Dogman here shares the bus that he lives in with his wife and 18 Staffordshire pit bulls. Why 18 Staffordshire pit bull terriers?
A bloodline.
A bloodline?
Yeah, they're all cousins and aunts and uncles. No inbreeding. The original idea was to sell a small guard dog, compact guard dog.
Right.
And then we ended up on the road and been out here a long time. But ultimately, in the end, we're going to sell compact guard dogs, which is a small guard dog instead of a big Rottweiler or a German Shepherd.
Eats less food.
Well, I don't know if they eat less food.
Lower maintenance.
We don't have TVs or radios, or we drive vehicles.
The Floras from Dayton, Ohio regularly holiday along the Californian coast. I thought you might be Amish. I got that wrong, didn't I?
Yes, a lot of people think that.
Why? Clothes?
Yes, appearance.
But you have a similar kind of lifestyle where you don't like too many technological things.
Well, we have really branched out into technology, but we try to hold back some.
And you take them for a walk on the beach?
On the beach.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah.
And what do the locals think?
Oh, I don't know what they think. That's why I put Dogman up there so they could think about something and not call the police on me all the time because they don't know what I have in there, you know?
Right.
Some people thought I had 18 monkeys or something, you know?
Hi there.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I want to go San Francisco.
You look a bit tired. So would you like a lift to San Francisco?
Yeah.
Hop in.
Huh?
Where did you come from?
I'm Japanese.
Oh, watashi wa eigo no sensei.
Eh?
Hontou?
Thank you.
Chofushi.
Joshi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are very...
How is America?
It's wonderful, but very wide.
In you get then.
Yeah.
There's somebody else in there, I'm afraid. Are you a hippie?
I don't know what a hippie is, man.
And are you traveling? Why are you traveling?
See what's out there.
What is out there?
I don't know, man. All kinds of stuff.
Would you like a blueberry bagel?
Sure, man. If it's food, it's good.
Yeah, Steve's sitting on it. So how long in America, you? You look the kind of naturey type, actually. Charlie, and how about this?
Oh, this is how to use like a dog. Okay.
You rub them together.
Yeah. Butter is here. Butter is there. Poker?
Wow, with the bread in your mouth and everything?
Huh?
Nothing. What's your experience of hitchhiking in the States then, across the States?
Not much.
Do you always meet mad people like us?
No. I'd say, yeah, you guys are about the maddest I've seen.
What's the quality of fish like around here, San Francisco Bay Area? Must be tons of sewage floating by and stuff.
I've never had a problem.
Really?
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 Okay.
So that means I'm gonna be on British TV.
You might be. Especially if you give us a moonie.
No, you ain't gonna get one of those.
All right then. Bye. Just like any city, anywhere, San Francisco's got its well-defined quarters, and as usual, there are more than 4. They include the Hispanic Mission Quarter, good weather, cheap accommodation, lots and lots of murals. In the rougher bits, makeshift memorials of sneakers strung from cables record the untimely deaths of their gang member owners below. The Castro, affluent now, slightly sober centre of San Francisco's gay scene. Haight-Ashbury, wall-to-wall hippies, record shops and body piercings. Flashy central business district downtown. Chinatown, throbbing, vibrant and much larger than London's.
Chinese food is food source of China. Mandarin food is food of north of China. So any style you can find that. For 3 persons, we have combination dinner for you. You can taste 7 different dishes.
7?
Yeah. Enough or not enough?
That's enough.
Enough?
2 words sum up San Francisco's makeup today.
You know what San Francisco is? San Francisco is a melting pot.
A melting pot.
Right.
It really is a melting pot, isn't it, San Francisco? Melting and pot.
You know why it's a melting pot?
No.
Because you don't have only one race. You have all race.
You still have people that are like a divisive society, like drag queens and muscle fags and
I'm 100% female. I'm not a drag queen.
lesbians and diesel dykes.
What does a fun girl like you do?
Well, we go to tranny sex clubs and we get drunk.
Everybody has their own thing, and then it comes together and it's just fantastic.
When you arrived here, did you think, strange, Americans are strange?
At the beginning.
Now, how can a white man run America when America is made up of so many different cultures?
It's an intense little world, yes. You can get lost in it quite easily.
Do you feel accepted and everything?
You have to go through, if you're a street person anyway, you have to go through an intense degree of initiation.
How do you mean?
You know, knife to the throat, baseball bats through plate glass windows, things like that.
Everybody comes here to get insane.
This is Clarabella. She's a fairy princess.
Is there much call for jesters and much work for jesters these days?
Not that I've found.
If you're looking for somebody who has disappeared, you have to come to San Francisco. That's where everybody goes to disappear and to remake themselves and become different people.
You're hoping someone will come and say, excuse me, I need a court jester right now?
Well, I'm in the process of applying for that position, in fact.
Where?
In Santa Cruz.
I'm an awful housekeeper, so it's very messy inside.
Oh, I don't know. And that's your rabbit, doesn't she? You're not scared she's going to run out, jump out the window and get squished?
No, she's mad at me right now.
Do you actually feed her in here and she lives in here?
Mm-hmm. It's very messy.
There's quite a few droppings down there, aren't there?
Oh, I know. They're just like Cocoa Puffs. Would you like a card of a naked girl?
What are you studying?
Microbiology. Microvirus, small is bacteria and the virus.
Wow.
Mycoplasma, about that.
Have you ever found any in the food upstairs? And what's with the ears, Violet?
I don't know. What's with them?
Catwoman-y type thing?
Well, no, I just woke up one day and they were on my head.
But generally, see, I have mouse ears, nose, and a tail. I'm way out there.
I've always wanted to know if you could just tell me in a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, how did man evolve from water?
Volt?
Water.
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 Water. What's the meaning? Volt for water.
Longing for a living, unloosed from the burden where elephants fly in the wind.
Would you like a piece of candy?
I'd love a piece. Nothing in it, is there?
Maybe some hair. It's a violet candy. They're very good. Would you like one?
Do you mind if you have the top one and I have one inside? Oh, thanks. You sure they're not laced with anything funny?
Maybe so, maybe not.
Lucky for me, at least in my dreams, this meaningless magic prevails. Excuse me. That's just a... You won't find that one anywhere.
Ever since the sexy 60s when anti-establishment heads turned on, tuned in and dropped out, hipsters from all over the Milky Way have flocked to the intersection of Streets Haight and Ashbury for a dose of cosmic awareness and free food, universal truth and free love. The hippie had arrived and kinda liked it in San Francisco.
We call them slackers these days.
30 years on, we find that to a certain extent, the mud has stuck.
It wasn't all that good. We still had law and order and blah, blah, blah. We had to play by the rules.
Didn't you have legal acid?
Oh, yeah, there was no law against psychedelic drugs at all. They didn't have the law and order against that, and here comes the law right now.
The thing about the hippies is they don't like cold weather. So the climate year-round here is compatible to our lifestyle. You know? If you don't have a house, you can sleep in the park or you can sleep in a van.
And you're the oldest hippie on the street?
Yeah. I'm it.
Plots.
That is real, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Keep grabbing that, I'm going to get mad.
We met a lot of guys with beards who call themselves hippies. We're trying to distill the essential essence of hippiedom. What is it?
Well, there are no more hippies. Those days are gone. Nowadays, they're bums.
My mother was a hippie.
Most of them are dead. I've seen them die from hypothermia in the park. They froze to death. Hey, I'm serious, man. There are no more hippies. This is the end of the line.
Do you think that's sad?
I'm the end of the line.
Is that sad?
No, it's a change. It's just changes, man.
Maybe that's why Fred, born 1919, came here to die. Before he started running, he was an overweight, pill-popping, pot-smoking, chain-smoking alcoholic. Self-abuse was big in San Francisco, and Fred was a dedicated follower of fashion. When a doctor finally told him in 1977 that unless he gave up the 3 packets of cigarettes a day and did something about his football-sized liver, it was showtime.
There was a time when I used to, every day was what I thought was going to be my last day on earth, because, you know, in my heavy drinking days, I didn't think I was going to survive. And,
Didn't you care?
Sure I cared. All alcoholics care, but they lose the ability to turn it around. 2 businesses,